Rock, we ready? George Young, is we ready?
Savage Section, is we ready?
Savage Section, what up, Savage Section? Y'all already off, y'all been drinking too early.
I love the Savage Section when they drink.
Savage Section drinks too much.
I love the Savage Section when they drink.
Make me want to drink. Savage Section, y'all ready?
Nothing is better than the Savage Section when they drunk, bro. Nothing is better. Nothing. You know what else is better than?
What's that?
Yeah, it's a podcast. It's your boy E on I-95. I'm shaped like a MacBook.
It's your boy Boog, built on ciphers with gods, man. We out here, man. I know you love that shit. Chill, man. You already know.
I can't stand Tank, bro. We got Tank back in the building too today, man. Tank is definitely back in the building today, man. Let's go. Savage Section is in full effect, man. We got the whole
section in effect today.
We got the Savage Section in full effect today.
Yo, we had
everybody
is
in here, bro.
Like they pregame for like what? Like 30 minutes? Like
nah, for 30 minutes. We've been here for like an hour and a half right now, just bullshitting and drinking, and I love it.
It's like a Savage Section party in this.
That's what it is every week, though. At the end of the day,
and I love it.
I swiped right on this bitch on Tinder, right?
Oh,
and she wanted to be a part of the Savage Section.
Where's she at?
She's probably at basketball practice. That was like 7'4", bro.
Yo.
She was like 7'4" and swiped right on me. Like, what the fuck was you thinking
she
swiping on me
right
at 7'4"?
Redhead roll up?
Yeah. I think she did say OnlyFans eyes emojis. Like,
she said you a hoe. You on OnlyFans.
Like, you on OnlyFans.
You might have a germ.
Yeah, she tried to smoke me. But like, what the fuck are you going to do? Like, yo, bro, I'm 5'9". What am I doing with somebody at 7'4"?
I don't know, son.
And who the fuck is you dating at 7'4"?
You trying to get dunked on.
Oh, fuck all that, man.
Hey, yo, but today I brought a special guest with me today.
I was about to say, I don't know.
Oh, yo, Bodega Cat. Bodega Cat.
Yeah, every time Bodega Cat's in the building, it's a good
Bodega
episode.
Cat come through, you know it's going to be a great episode.
Nah, it's always going to be a classic when Bodega Cat's in the, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you said that you had somebody today.
I got a guest with me, man. Listen, I got to do the introduction right because, listen, this means a lot to me. I reached out to this brother. This brother hit me like ASAP, was like, bro, whatever, whenever you want to do. I said, yo, you want to come do an interview in front of my Savage Section and tell your story, my bro? Because my niggas, they don't give a fuck. They smoking, they drinking, and they ignorant New Haven people.
Okay.
And he said, man, whenever, let's do it.
Okay.
So I want to give a big yow.
Big yow.
To the president, No Gimmick.
Okay.
To, if you grew up in New Haven, you listened to the man music, you heard his music through the 90s, 2000s. I want to give a big fucking yow to fucking Phil Blount in the building. Legendary. What's good, baby? All right. Man. Yeah. I brought treats.
Yo, we got some.
He brought gifts. He brought gifts.
Shit.
We love gifts.
What is this?
Hey, we love gifts.
This is my favorite blend.
What's that?
12 seasons.
12 seasons.
12 seasons. Sit down. Get comfortable. Sit down. Get comfortable.
12 blend, man.
12 seasons.
12 seasons. What's in this?
What's that right
Listen, man. It's too many flavors.
You said it's too many flavors.
You ever heard 12 seasons? 12 seasons. What's 12 seasons?
I love this shit.
Keep some blend. This stay in the studio, so when you come in the lab and you ain't got nothing to roll up, we just toss you something.
Absolutely.
Unselfishly.
That's actually really fire.
You know, we're gonna get to try some of that.
No doubt. Listen, it's a free for all.
It's a free for all. He said he bought the party pack of Yo,
think about the party pack of weed out here.
I see how y'all was doing, so I said, listen, man, if the Savage Section, if I can make the Savage Section gag off my bug,
Word mother,
we win it.
But I did see on your way in here. I did see you say what up to a few people, and I did see everybody was hitting the Phil Blount.
Yeah.
And we got some smokers in the Savage Section, bro.
Big fucking lungs in the Savage Section. We been here rolling Jeffrey, all type of wild grapes.
Yeah, you ever heard of the Jeffrey? Yeah, so every episode, you want to smoke a Jeffrey? Every week we got a Jeffrey. I'm with the shit.
We put together all this type of
crazy
stuff.
Shit. After that spliff hits, after that spliff hits,
that's probably some Jeffrey right there.
Yo, he got a jar of Jeffrey.
Look like he got a jar of Jeffrey. Big
Yo, what's taking us so long to coin the Jeffrey?
Yo, it's a jar of Jeffrey.
Yo, we should really
a jar of Jeffrey.
Who? Yo, we gotta get in contact with Styles P like Dimebag.
Oh my God. Did you hear what that man just said? Keith? Waxing. I got lost.
You said we just smoked one.
We throw the Keith in the wax.
Yo, the savage. You see, the savage section is full of
all
weed.
of that shit.
This is what we do.
The savage section
like,
full of good.
This is like what's that class? It's like botany class in this motherfucker right here.
Family.
We all family, man. So I want this shit to feel familiar, man. Yeah, get comfortable. Get comfortable. Hey, yo, I wish I had the jacket lady to come out here, bro.
I stopped through the savage section.
You home, bro.
I set the main home for the day.
Yeah, you home, bro. You home. Whenever you come on this podcast, you home, bro. You always allowed in the always allowed in the savage section. Beer guy gave you the stamp, so you good.
Yes. That's the smoker's call, by the way. That's the smoker's call.
Not Corona. Y'all already know the rules, bro. Y'all got one cough, two sneezes. Y'all gotta go.
No Corona.
Tank, you got one more cough left, bro.
All right, so yo, let's get this shit started, Phil. Listen. Yo, listen. I consider you a staple artist. You know, for the area. I feel like you put your numbers in. You know what I'm saying? I feel there's a lot of people that want to know this interview, so I put together some shit. I just feel like people want to know. You know what I'm saying? When did you start getting started with music? What made you want to start making music?
I told this before. My cousin. So I got a cousin named Hightower. Shout to my cousin Hightower. Which camera lit?
You right here, baby.
Shout to cousin Hightower. So
Big Yaw.
Big Yaw.
You know, you got your stair-step cousin.
Yeah.
When his mother buy him something, and you see it and you jealous, you tell your moms and she go get it for you because she can't have it no other way.
My cousin shared a pair of skates.
That was my cousin Booby with his mom, definitely.
So he used to go to the tape distributor in Hamden, Scott Street.
Yeah.
I know y'all probably familiar with the y'all familiar with the
Savage section. Y'all remember the distributors?
Y'all familiar with the tape
distributors in Hamden? Big Roger?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Big Roger. Somebody robbed that man. That's fucked up.
So he went there and cop some records, man, and every record he got, I had to get. And crazy, the first one I got was the Beastie Boys. The first one she let me go get was the Beastie Boys album. I had the vinyl.
The first Beastie Boys album?
First Beastie Boys. I had the show. Those are the ones that I remember. I had other records, but I had the vinyl with them joints. You know what I mean? So just seeing my cousin have shit, he was into the hip hop, and he was like 3 years older than me. I just idolized everything he did.
Yeah. What made you start spitting? Like when you start you was spitting over them Beastie Boy records?
Well, nah, I used to memorize everything. So I used to memorize every song that I liked. And I knew how to spit it verbatim. So I think that's when I did get started around high school. It made it easy. Because I knew cadence. I knew everybody else's music. And all the hot songs, all the rappers, all Nas shit. I knew all that shit, man.
And who was your coming up? And I really like to know this about like every artist. Who was your influences coming up?
As far as like as a person or music?
I would say musically, like especially with your writing.
I listen to everybody.
Okay.
I like a little bit of everybody, but it was Nas, man.
It was Nas.
Yeah, it was Nas.
Okay.
Any album in particular?
It was Ray.
It was Ray.
Yeah.
That was fire.
That was like life for me.
As long as it wasn't Nostradamus.
Nah. What album did he do with DMX? Yo, I wet who you want, wet it. You wet who I want.
That was I Am.
That was the last one for me. After that album, he kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to get the chills listening to Nas. Like, that's the last rapper that ever gave me the chills. Like, I got chills waiting for his verse to come on.
Right.
When I knew he was on the song, yeah.
So your first attempt at rapping and like putting something together, was that in a group or was that by yourself?
It was in a group, but I was a soloist.
You was a solo artist.
Yeah,
we just Stalk in the Mist.
Okay, let me take that back. We wasn't a group. We wasn't a group.
Okay,
we was a crew.
Yeah, it was a crew.
Okay,
it was a crew.
Right. This is Stalkers, right?
Stalkers in the Mist.
Stalkers in the Mist.
Yeah,
right?
Oh yeah, man.
All y'all.
Shout out Stalkers in the Mist, man. Listen, man.
Big y'all Stalkers in the Mist. This is history right here in the city. Real shit.
Random Scientist.
Okay.
IV. Jughead. You know, QU, Boo Slick.
Yeah,
come on, man. Terra.
Big y'all the Boo Slick. That's my fucking bro, man. Side of section. Yo, that's like brother right there. Yeah.
It's more of us, Tech. It's more of us, man.
I know, I grew up watching.
Yeah. Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas.
And none of us sounded alike. Like, that was the thing. We like 10 dudes.
That's fire.
But none of us sounded the same. Like, it was dope, man. It was dope.
So you say like that's like is that the beginning or you was like?
That was the beginning because I met
Phil Blount back then.
I was Phil. Was I Phil Blount? I was Philly. I was Philly. Word. I went from DB but DB was like before the rap. That was just me and my little name DB. Okay. Yeah. Then it went to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Word. And I'm gonna tell you, Stezo is from around the corner from my block.
Rest in peace, Stezo.
No doubt.
Rest in peace, Savage Section. Big Yaoo said fucking Stezo.
Yeah, definitely a rest in
real shit. That's a legend for the city.
And we used to idolize Stezo. Like when we seen him, because we used to buy I don't know if y'all remember this. They used to, him and his cousin used to make the visors. Remember the visors? But if you had dreads, your dreads pop out the top.
Visors open at the top.
And then they used to have
back in the day.
Stezo used to make those. Him and Doolio.
Stezo had the vest with the speakers in it.
And we used to go to his house and buy him from him. So that's when I got my chance to actually see. You know what I'm saying? See when he wasn't on the block. But make a long story short, I'm hustling. I'm like 14. And he came to the little store, the little bodega right there we hustled at. And, you know, everybody on the block like, yo, hold up. You gotta hear Damien. You know what I'm saying? And Steve looked at me, man. He was like, yo, I mean, I kicked my bars. It was the bar the whole block liked. He was like, yo, when you get older, they gonna love you. Like, I'm like, nigga, they love me now? Yo, but that was motivating for me.
Word.
Because I was actually mad, and I didn't get unmad about that until I was an adult. And I realized, like, damn, everybody ain't gotta fuck with you.
Stezo was always like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Always drop a jewel on a young dude.
Yeah.
Stezo was like, you know what I'm saying? He was an old school rapper that made it. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, he had his up and down in the game, but he was the first, like, people don't really talk about him as much as they should, but he was the first he was a background dancer.
Yeah.
He was a background dancer.
Yeah, for EPMD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
For EPMD.
What's the dance they started?
I forgot.
The Steve Martin. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He started the Steve Martin.
84, 85.
Yep. Then he did.
85, they started dancing with EPMD.
He had a single that a lot of people stole the drum loop from his single.
Skull Snaps.
Skull Snaps.
Legendary.
I wouldn't say stole, but they appropriated. That's what they do. But they took that whole sample.
Yeah.
Many hip hop song. I'm gonna play it for you later.
Yeah.
That took that Skull Snap sample. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was the first one.
He was the first one, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about, Stezo, for a lot of people and for the younger audience.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, rest in peace.
Big time, man. Rest in peace for sure.
So tell me how you conceptualized, like, years later you came up with No Gimmick. Like, tell me what was your vision behind No Gimmick?
Really, it was just like, we never had a lot of like connections. So it was like, and I ain't have a bunch of bread. So it was like, yo, but I got a little bit. So I wanted to create something to where like, when we move, I don't sign no contracts. When we move, if we make a connect for, you know, getting you where you gotta go, that connect in turn becomes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just get the ball.
As it should be,
you know what I'm saying? So I ended up opening up a studio. That was square one. You know what I mean? Jesus died at 33. At 33, I quit my job and opened up a studio. And that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So build this lab. It's free music for me, and I get to do what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And I made my rent. First and foremost, making a long story short, if I didn't leave my kid's mother, because we was going through the rough patches, I would have never opened up the studio when I did. So I credit me opening up the studio to my kids. I credit to her, period, because if she didn't motivate me to leave when I left, everything wouldn't have fell in line the way it did. So I left her, got an apartment about a month later, 2 months later. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it because I had a bunch of rooms because I got 5 kids. So I didn't have 5, then I had 3. And I wanted my kids to be able to come by and visit. So I'm gonna make this room that, I'm gonna make this room that. And one day I'm like, yo, put a studio on this motherfucker.
This is when you had that studio in
That's
the
when I
back
had the
room.
studio on Willie Avenue.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, fuck it. Me and Big Dre Knox, rest in peace. Yo, we lost a lot of people, man.
We lost a lot of people, man. Big Dre, rest in peace. That was
Big Dre helped me put everything together.
That was family too. That's like
I'm talking about tiles. We went to the dollar store, bought $500 worth of tile. We tiled the whole place up. We built the contraption, put the mic on the wall, screen in the listen, man.
Yeah.
But I made my rent the first month. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. But made my rent the first month. But like to answer your question, the motivation for that was just it was for me to do what I wanted to do, make it pay for itself. If it didn't pay for it in access, at least pay for itself. You know what I mean? So that was the start.
That was a good situation for Connecticut too. I was like, at the time you heard No Gimmick all the time, and I know y'all did tours. Yeah, you know I jumped in with y'all a couple times. I did a couple tracks with y'all. Tell me about Traptober. When you put that Traptober together, that was dope. You had was Fred the Godson on that?
Nah, but it's a lot before that though.
It was a lot before that.
Cause you got like you gotta understand, man. We can't. That Welly Avenue studio was pivotal.
Go into that.
And remember, you don't gotta make no long story short.
Nah, it's like the Welly Avenue because
how you go from Welly Avenue?
Because y'all know Rocky.
Yeah.
But there was, you know, y'all ever heard of what's that? What's the name of Dre's studio downtown?
Ivy League.
Well, Dre started with me.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was the first engineer, you know what I'm saying? Getting busy. And for 2 years. So, you know, not only that, I learned how to bring like a business model to whoever was around me. Like, listen, fam, we might not pop. Learn how to get some paper. You know what I'm saying? So Dre took that and you seen what he did. You know what I'm saying? So that was the gist of that. But that spawned the whole. You got to understand what I'm saying because it spawned a whole nother studio. It spawned a whole nother person recording half of the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I did. You know what I'm saying? Coming from that school of hard knocks. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
we can't skip over that part.
Nah, we ain't gonna skip over that. Nah, we going where you want to go, baby. We going. You know what I'm saying?
We would shoot.
We going where you want to go.
We want you to say who Phil Blount is by the end of this, bro.
I know you've done that a lot. You've done that a lot, though.
Yeah.
I know you've done that a lot.
Because I want you to see what's out here. The people you seeing,
absolutely.
Everybody came through my gate, fam. One way or another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I did, we was talking outside earlier, you do know I'm not from Connecticut, I wasn't raised out here, so I started listening to you a few days ago when he started sending me his shit, right? One thing I did hear at some point, he was going this way, that the King of Connecticut, what sparked that? What sparked that King of CT wave?
Nobody had claimed it at that point.
Nobody had claimed it at that point.
Yeah.
Now, we all seen, especially like recently too, but like it happens anytime somebody calls themselves the kings of somewhere, people's coming for your neck. Did it become a problem in CT? Because again, you showed up and you crowned yourself. You said because nobody took the crown, correct, right?
Yeah.
So if you crowned yourself, there had to be somebody that stepped up and just thought like, whoa, hold on. We're not about to do this.
I went at it with a lot of people. The majority of people, we're not gonna name it because it's love. No.
And it's no. Don't start beef nothing like that. Yeah, go ahead.
It's no beef because it happened out of love.
Yeah.
And it ended with love. So
there's
no reason to bring that up. The only one I'll choose to bring up is the one with Los Fidel.
Okay.
And he went at me. You know what I mean? I'm nice, B. I can't front. So when I say King of Connecticut, it's not like I just said that shit because I'm nice for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really get busy. So, you know, but like I said, wasn't nobody really claiming that. And I felt it in my bones. But when you put song for song, that's what I feel like I am. So, you know what I mean? That's just period point blank. I always felt like that.
Yeah.
If you don't feel like that, you're a fool, correct?
Absolutely.
Especially if you're going hard doing what you do. So that should be motivation for the next person.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Now I always tell everybody they should feel like they number one at whatever they do. Like no matter what. Shit, you could be working at McDonald's, you better feel like you're number one.
You gotta be the best at whatever you do.
But Mr. New Haven is the moniker.
Mr. New Haven.
Yeah, that's the
Mr.
one.
New Haven.
Mr. New Haven.
And that's the ode to my city, my dude. I love New Haven.
Yeah.
Now here's another question, and this is me just wanting to know. From what I've seen, right? So like New York got the boroughs. You know what I mean? I'm from the Bronx, so I hate Brooklyn type shit. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, I love Brooklyn, but you know what I mean? So I already seen that like Connecticut has been broken up, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like Connecticut, when I moved out here, I seen that it was broken up in like 3 sections mainly. The Hartford section, New Haven, and Bridgeport. has there ever been one of those 3 sections that's been like, to you in your eyes, that has been that section that's really always held it down, always stayed relevant in Connecticut, no matter what? Like when it comes down to it, talk your shit, bro. They got talk your shit.
The whole Savage section.
Talk your shit. It was good.
City, baby.
It was good, bro. You don't fucking boss me. Come on, man. Let's go, man.
Big out to the people. Big out to BPT.
Yeah, nah.
No disrespect.
I'm gonna say this, man.
Let's go.
Bridgeport get busy.
Okay.
New Haven is law. That's law. That's just what I feel.
Got it.
95, 91, you gotta come here.
You know I-95. You gotta come through I-95. You know fucking vibes.
You gotta come here.
And then there's a point where Hartford started getting busy.
On that highway, that shit.
Hartford started getting busy as well. But Hartford also takes advantage of, the radio station that they had in their backyard.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it is.
So we can't hate that. And I think a lot of the times, man, a lot of the hatred was just because we was mad, or people in this region was mad because they had it seemed like they had all the connects, but they were taking advantage of a radio station that was in their backyard.
It's right there.
And you can't get mad at that.
Hey, yo, and I'm gonna be honest because I worked for that radio station. I'm gonna tell you something because I came here to say something.
Nope.
Talk your shit.
And this is what I'm gonna say because I brought Phil up here for a reason.
Yes, sir.
Because on some real shit, Phil should have been on that radio station a long time ago. Had mad joints that should have been on that radio station. But I'm gonna tell you what.
First time we had a chance to go, who went?
I'm gonna tell you what a nigga told me. Who that?
King Rocky.
King Rocky went.
Yes.
Rocky in the Savage section, like,
Bro.
I know the fuck King Rocky is, man. Y'all better put some respect on his name, you heard?
Respect.
Yo, you want flowers or roses, my brother? Which one you want?
He got projects. But I worked there and I heard him say, I heard somebody up there say, and somebody that actually makes decisions up there say, that New Haven doesn't count because we can hear Hot 97. And that shit broke my fucking heart.
Technically can't. Bridgeport can hear it.
This is when my whole work ethic changed up there.
But we could feel that.
And y'all know that. Y'all that know. My whole work ethic changed, and I was like, fuck that shit. But guess what? It's fuck radio now. Look what we doing.
It really is fuck radio.
Because this shit is what it is.
Now they might not. They never said that, so we can hear it. But we felt that.
We felt that.
We felt like they felt like that.
They showed you because they never put nobody that. Yo, the people that got on, they spent money. The only one that got on that deserved it was Oscar Black. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? It was. I got him coming up in a couple weeks. He'll tell you exactly how that shit go. And it's dirty, and it's like it's way more at stake than that. Y'all shouldn't be fucking playing with that shit because y'all supposed to play hot shit. And when y'all put figure ass niggas on. And then they, you know what I'm saying? Not even saying I can't even say that word anymore. I don't know.
Nah, yo,
but when you put bitch ass niggas on,
what's my man name? Shout to Chris Fury.
Chris Fury.
You know why? Because he figured it out. Listen, man.
It's a code to this shit.
If Young is my man and I use him well, you can't get mad at me.
You can't.
And we gotta learn that though.
But the type of shit what I'm talking about is the lack of quality that you let pass through. Like you a medium. So you're supposed to let some quality get through for culture's sake. I know it's about the bag at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. So I get mad at us for not being able to come up with enough business to force his hand.
Exactly. I feel like this is the best time though, because right now nobody got to go that way.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't. Not right now, it's an independent game. You can group up, click up, and as long as it's
look at Griselda. Look at Griselda. Look at all that.
Put me in your aux cord right now. Put us in your aux cord. And drive to work and listen to this. Real shit.
Exactly.
Real shit. Because that shit they talking about, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing now.
I used to tell artists, right?
They won't go outside.
You get you got the world.
And Flex is definitely not outside either.
And bros can attest to this, right? You got the world. 1,000 people worldwide that buy everything you selling. You shouldn't have to go to work. That's 1,000 people that buy what you selling. You just can't sell them the same thing twice.
Nah, see.
Worldwide.
See?
That's not unrealistic, family.
If you sell 1,000 people something that costs $200, it's 200,000. Right.
And the funny thing is, I thought it could have happened with a $10 CD. So imagine a $200 product.
It could have happened with $10.
I mean, shit. Nip was selling his album for 100 beans at one point.
Yeah.
Jay went out to LA and bought them shits. He bought like 10, like I think it was like 10 or 100 copies or some shit like that. Jay went out there and bought a bunch of copies from the 100 apiece.
Marketing, it was marketing genius.
It was amazing.
But he couldn't. Okay, put it like this. And no artist in this room.
Hey, brother, you got one more of those coughs, bro, and then you gotta go. You heard? You got one more of those coughs.
Yeah, Corona.
Yo, we got a COVID tech in this motherfucker.
Hey, my nigga, this is tobacco. This section, my nigga.
This is tobacco. Oh, man, y'all about to move out to the door, man.
Nah, yeah, y'all about to go outside. Where you was at, man?
We about to roll that door up.
But check it. Nobody in this room could pull off what Nip pulled off without doing what he did beforehand. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't like he just jumped out the gate unknown and put out a $100 CD.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of
turned down that MMG
time
contract
beforehand to make it. So when he did do it, you got to understand, he actually put himself in a position to where it was like he met all of his help halfway.
Because he was moving.
What? Whatever help was gonna come to him, he met it halfway.
That's a message.
That's true though, because it was the whole MMG deal and all that. He was on Self-Made 1, I think it was the first like MMG tape went off on like at least 4 tracks. Son didn't sign the MMG, but the world thought he was a part of MMG. You know what I mean? And I think it was like a year or 2 later, if I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all know we don't do Snapple facts on this shit, man. Facts don't matter. But like a year or 2 later,
we could shout.
Son was definitely selling his shit for $100 a piece.
$100 for I forgot what album. It was just.
I think it was Bullets Ain't Got No Name.
Yeah,
1 or 2.
Number.
Yeah.
He put out there. So.
And salutes to AB, bro. AB was definitely with Nip down in Manhattan when he was recording Bullets Ain't Got No Name too, bro. Like he was telling me about that story. We're gonna get AB.
So yo, when I think about Phil Blount, I think the spirit of independence. Like I feel like you did that around here. Like you try to show people how to do it by yourself and how to how to live off that shit without the job. I see you in the midst of what you was doing. You've reached out to a lot of artists that's in the industry. You've done a couple of joints. Like I know you worked with Doo-Wop.
Yeah, Doo-Wop.
Tell me how that shit came about.
That was my favorite DJ, bro. I think he spawned a lot of DJs. I think he spawned Clue, if I'm correct. He spawned a lot of DJs.
I remember buying Doo-Wop shit downtown at the Crossroads.
So it was just like my main thing with Doo-Wop was just like, can you host the tape? But first thing, check the music, and if you don't like the music, don't do the tape.
Gangster.
And he not only did the tape, he asked me for one of my instrumentals and Doo-Wop rap. My tape got Doo-Wop rapping on my instrumental, and then my song comes on. That's like, in my world, that's classic. Because he ain't do that for a lot of industry niggas. You feel what I'm saying? He don't rap on everything.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I got my little highlights. You know what I mean? For what it is.
I remember you used to have a lot of niggas coming through, man. I know you had recently. Did you have Benny the Butcher?
We had Benny the Butcher.
Oh, Big Yaoo to Benny. Yeah.
Big Yaoo to Benny.
Big Yaoo to Benny. That's the homie. That guy's a big friend of the show. Big friend of the show.
Oh, some real shit. That was a side story though. But me and E, I was like, this is how this shit happened too. It's because I be bumping into him everywhere. I was with Benny. With my man, Benny, with his people.
I swear, every time I bump into Boog, especially leading up your Savage section, leading up to doing this podcast, me and Boog started this podcast on some real shit in the attic. Not even, there's wild unreleased episodes of this podcast that me and Boog just did for the fuck of it, right? Just getting right, you feel me? Like, one thing that happened though is like every now and then, bro, y'all know I'm part of Bars on I-95, shit gets busy. There's times that we'll just like go 3 months, bro. We don't see each other until we hit like the park, smoking a blunt. I'm just like, oh shit, Boog. Or I'm at a random ass concert somewhere in New Haven taking pictures and I see this motherfucker in the crowd seeing me like, this motherfucker right here. So like the Benny one, we was at the Benny show. He came, he did Bars on I-95 after he did the show. I remember actually stepping out to
Terminal.
Not because that was the night I did my record.
That was that night.
I was on the stage the whole time. He did the Bars freestyle a few hours before that.
I was up there with you.
There you go. So went up there, took my shots. I seen Boog in the bar, started talking all shit. Yo, we got to do this podcast thing, bro. We have to go. I remember that being a conversation with my cameraman and him. We had to do this podcast thing.
And it's funny that spawned all that.
And all this shit related.
Yo, I called them dudes.
Hilarious, and you was in the building for that.
Yo, I caught that record like probably 48 hours before. I seen a flyer on Instagram like, yo, you know, hit the little info on Instagram. The niggas tap right back. Listen, bro, you coming to New Haven, the studio 5 minutes away, bro. Come see me.
How did that go? Yeah, you still got that record?
Yeah, it's COVID, man. It's COVID and timing. COVID and timing. So that's my thing.
I'm about to say, you know, we want to hear that record.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He got some heat in the stairs.
That's some heat right there. Benny been fucking shit up, man. That's what I go to the gym off of all that Black Soprano shit. That's what.
Capone from CNN. Rod Digger.
Capone from CNN is OD underrated.
No. We brought him down though. I'm missing somebody.
Drew Pop and the cat.
Drew Pop. I got Drew Pop on the chorus.
Yeah, you did Drew Pop.
What's my man name? I'm bugging for this one. Razzcast. Shout out to Razzcast. Man, I don't even know. We brought him to the city.
That's a legend though.
Yeah,
legend.
Yeah.
So how did you hook up with these people? Was that doo-wop or that was just all you?
Bro, listen.
Because that's
when
big.
When you go to their social media links, bro, they got an email, they got a number. Now, we send one sheets, so we don't even leave room for them all they can do is change the number or say yes or no.
Right.
We send everything.
Oh, what's that? That's like that's a contract, right?
This is what we want ahead of time. And you can't bullshit. Like when they accept, have the money. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what it is.
Right. So that's all them people?
It don't work for everybody. It worked for all them. You know what I mean? The people that didn't work for me.
Yeah.
So what you think about like how shit's changed? Like that when you was doing that was real like elbow grease.
Nah.
You had to really get out there and like I'm pushing the CD, I gotta be outside.
Hand in hand transaction.
Bro, I went through, listen, so the way I'm positioned, I went through tapes. CDs.
That's a cassette for y'all motherfuckers that don't know.
And I've been doing music the whole time. And now I'm into the digital era, But as soon as I got, I learned my craft during the tape era. I learned how to, I jumped off the porch and learned how to get my weight up during the CD era. The minute I got to the point where I understood it and my bread got there, it's over for the CD era. Trials and tribulations, whatever, what have you, digital smash. So I'm just like a student in the game still. I never got a chance to not be a fucking student. Because every time I thought I was at that point of mastery or getting there, it changed up. You know what I mean? And the shortest time we had was the CD time. To see if you got your weight up on the CDs,
that shit was
because you only had a little bit of time.
Right.
But it is what it is, man.
Well, so how you feel like these cats right now in Connecticut is like holding Connecticut down? Like, you think it's anybody that's really doing some work that can end up significant, or are we on route for that? What are we doing right? Are we doing anything wrong?
The business all wrong.
The business all wrong?
Yeah,
what we doing?
The business never been.
What we doing wrong?
I can't figure it out. I think the main thing is not enough group economics.
Word.
Because if you can't do it by yourself, it got to be group economics. And we done been able to, you know what I'm saying?
This is artists.
Yeah, it's not gonna be one solo dolo soldier. It's gonna be a group that put it together. But you gotta move. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just about here. You gotta move.
Right.
You can't stay in CD mode. You can't stay in record mode.
CD mode. I spoke about
you can't stay in, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get out of record mode, go to promo mode.
I definitely want to speak about that in a second too.
But you gotta spread out. Because Connecticut's small.
Now, I'm gonna ask a question before we actually go on intermission. We're gonna take a quick intermission. Before we go on intermission, I'm gonna ask a question, but I actually want the answer after intermission.
Gotcha.
I know you got your ear to the streets. I know you definitely listen to Connecticut. You know what's going on out here.
I know what my city doing. I can't act like I'm tapping.
No. You know what your city. That's what that matters.
Gotcha.
I need you to let me know when we come back from intermission, 3 to 5 artists in your city that might be able to take that King of CT, King of New Haven. You know what I mean?
That's a big ass.
And I know those are big shoes to fill. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm giving you the intermission to think about it. before you answer that question. You feel me? You already know, man. It's your boy E on I-95. King Boog in the building like always, man. Savage section with Shakin. And we be right back.
I had $10,000 left, multitasking. I was boss man, I was chef. I would manage the money count until I was out of breath. It was dope, I was stepping on it till I was out of step. Told my nigga Tech when I touch him, I'll be a threat. It's 20 years later and I ain't been nothing less. So if you say I'm blessed, say it with your chest. Ask the money to marry me and I finally got a yes. Yeah, I'm past that. Feds trying to tap that. So I don't let you send no more than the rack than my cash app. Motherfucker NASDAQ, long as my cash stack. And my name ringing from New Haven to the Cadillacs. If you ever in need of something for your cataracts, you can hit my line, I'll be having that. You can't get a sample, but you can grab a batch. Better not be scheming on me like it's battle rap. Just text me the info, I send the data back. If it don't add up, I don't chat it back. Headbanger. Yeah. Come on, man. It's just too easy, baby. It's just too easy, baby.
It's on, huh?
We always on.
All right, we on.
We always on.
YaooItzaPodcast. We back in the building with Phil Blount.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We having a motherfucking good time. Here's some good shit. I hope y'all learning something.
Nah, that ass. This is for the young artists. Y'all gotta learn something at some point here, man. For real, for real.
Teach you motherfuckers something.
Yo, listen.
Teach you motherfuckers
So
something.
let me ask you something about the young artists. Some of them make a lot of comments about old rappers. They like to say.
Before you actually get to that.
Hold on.
Wait, before intermission, we asked the question.
John Dot.
Before intermission, we actually asked the
John
question.
Dot.
Wait. I needed you to think about your answer during intermission. I'm pretty sure I know who's not your answer.
No, that's not me.
I'm pretty sure at this point, you're not gonna name him.
Nah.
Who was your answer for who could be the next one out of New Haven to be the King of New Haven or King of Connecticut? I said 3 to 5, right? I said 3 to 5. I said, bring the tape back now. I said 3 to 5. So I need you to let me know when we come back from intermission. 3 to 5 artists in your city that might be able to take that King of CT, King of New Haven. You know what I mean? So it's actually easier. You can give me 3. You can give me 5. You can actually even give me 4. Completely on you. But I definitely need these answers right here. I need these.
When you say this, you know I gotta go straight to young niggas. I can't even go to.
I mean, you have to. I mean, but you gotta
Go
really
where
think.
you
Yeah,
wanna go.
you have to really think. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Go for the gusto.
Well, oh shit. Buzz-wise?
Nah, who you think?
Who feels like?
Who would Phil
Who could like?
pick as the next
I don't
King
know. I ain't
of
gonna
New
say
Haven?
fill your shoes, but who could possibly push this Connecticut shit into the the point of
It's
relevancy?
too many, man. Like that's not even me being funny and being scared to like.
That's
name
good
it.
if it's too many.
It's too many talented motherfuckers that if the business like really connected,
Yeah.
bruh, it's a wrap. Like I really believe in the talent, so we passed that point. Like,
So what are we doing wrong?
Bro, it's all business. And I can't even pinpoint it. But if you not on and you from Connecticut, your business ain't right. It's safe to say. Am I bugging?
Savage section. Is he
Y'all
bugging?
agree? Is that?
It can't be talent.
Nah,
right.
nah, because I definitely heard some bars out here.
It can't be talent, fam.
Way too many.
It can't be
People in the
talent.
building.
It gotta be the fucking business. Okay, put it like this.
It's
Put it
like
this.
untalented rich
Put it
people.
like this.
So
Put it
talent
like
is
this.
not the whole thing.
My man's, and there's no shot at nobody. New Haven niggas just put 16 million to the gristle and it didn't pop off. So it's not about money. It's about the business. Business. When I say business, that don't mean that you gotta have like a bunch of bread. Your business gotta be together. The way you move that money gotta be together, man. And it's not connecting. Like niggas, pieces ain't hitting. on that level. Now, do niggas got money? Yeah, we not saying we fucked up.
Oh,
Niggas
we always get money out here.
We ain't made it into that.
We ain't getting to that level.
We ain't getting to that
in that
game.
industry. In that industry.
New York is an hour away, and for 30 years it's been eluding us. For some fucking reason, Stezo pulled it off, and ain't nobody been able to do it after. like Webby, but he on, you know.
Big Yaoo to Webby.
He's not doing
Big
it.
Yaoo to Webby.
But he's not doing it in New York neither.
Big Yaoo to Webby.
He's on the West Coast.
He's moving.
But then you got to think about the range of music that he's going into. You know what I mean? That's like
why
the.
I shouted Chris.
Yeah.
He got his own. He got his own.
He got his own
type of zone right
Dudes,
there.
man. Yeah. And what he's been able to do.
Nah, definitely.
I ain't gonna front. I used to be like, cause we come up from like fuck the DJ up or want to fuck the DJ up if they ain't playing your music. So let's just keep
Are we
that
right?
shit.
I mean,
Let's go on
that was the era.
I mean, the era ain't finished yet, man. When it's a real rap, the era ain't done yet on that.
Nah, it used to be DJ fuck your sound up, fuck DJ up.
Yeah.
Leave club happy.
Yeah.
Because somebody got fucked up for fucking up your music.
Blood on your white uptowns.
Gang shit.
I gave you my joint.
But that was
you ain't played till 1 minute before the club was over.
Yeah.
Shit. I gave you the joint when we first walked.
Hey yo, when niggas be bombing back then, niggas couldn't wait for the sound to go. So niggas be like, yo DJ, what the fuck you doing, man? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Yo, man, and try to make it look like the DJ fucked that show. I see niggas in Hartford fuck the DJ up for nothing, and they paid $500, and the sound was a little fucked up though. I ain't gonna lie, the sound was a little fucked up. It might have been justified, but I ain't had to do that to that boy. But that was the thing. That was Connecticut. Connecticut was like that, and we used to do artists like that. We used to do out of town artists like that.
They went through hell.
We did Mace like that. We did.
Niggas went through hell. Yo, another thing too.
Real shit.
It's a lot of y'all be seeing it. It's a lot of little sub New York, and y'all got a lot of subs, man, for Connecticut. It's be like, yo, he moved to Connecticut. Why y'all be fucking?
Yeah, man.
What it is? I'm gonna tell you why, right? Nah, I'm gonna tell you why.
Bridgeport shit.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why. Cause not too long ago, I deadass thought Connecticut was a part of like.
You gotta tell these niggas.
He thought we was in the woods. He thought
these niggas are, and it's funny cause I know a million New York niggas that's here planted.
He seen a deer on the highway.
How
He
do
thought
New
he
York still got it misconstrued about
Mayberry.
We played different. Like
that nigga he saw a raccoon on the highway and said, "Turkey on 15."
No, I don't. Listen, when I first seen a raccoon, was in Connecticut. I don't fuck with raccoons.
Yo, my man's from New York, and my niggas from New York said they don't see raccoons in their hood.
They leave us the fuck alone, Tank. They leave us alone.
Ain't no raccoons in their hood.
They leave us alone.
They got rats. They got big rats.
They walk right next to me and just go to
big boy rats.
See, this is where you fucked up at. See, them rats don't give a fuck about y'all.
Them rats don't give a fuck about the niggas, man. Hey, yo, the raccoons?
At all.
Hey, yo.
Now we seen 6ix9ine.
Hey, yo, niggas know. If you grew up in New Haven, you know, late night walking home, a raccoon will fuck your ass up, nigga.
Nah, bro, every night when I'm leaving the
kids,
studio, there's a raccoon there waiting for me, bro. Trying to be perched at the
if
tree,
they got
just
their
looking
kids,
at me.
they'll fuck you up.
I went to a fucking cookout on 115th in Folsom. In Harlem, bro. Like, the rats were standing next to people while they was eating.
But they ain't bother nobody, did they?
They not.
But Tank,
Son.
it's a glizzy. That's a glizzy.
Son.
But here's my question.
That's
Did they bother anybody? Did they bother anybody?
That's bothering me right now.
But they're not doing shit.
Yo, them motherfuckers
The
stand on
raccoon
each
is
other's
up on you,
shoulders.
just bumping into you and
They
shit.
stand
looking
on
at
each
you.
other's shoulders and form human figures.
Yo, y'all gotta tell folks in New York, man. Yo, that shit different.
That rat shit, I'd rather have the raccoons than the possums, man. The raccoon shit.
A possum is a big ass rat.
That's a big fucking rat.
Yo, I seen a possum in LA last week, bro. That motherfucker stared at me from the balcony. Ran away, came back up, stared at me again. Ran away, came back up with some bread and stared at me again and just disappeared.
Got some sharp ass teeth, God.
Jeez, I went to the back balcony from there, bro.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to my Connecticut niggas.
Now, yo, big Yaoo.
We got raccoons, possums, deers, bears.
Over here, we appreciate it.
Yes, sir. 12 seasons.
Y'all sharing some of y'all good blood over there. Y'all been smoking to the face.
Yo. No, because at one point,
Yo,
because at one point I even came out and I said, wasn't it?
Nah, I got it.
I said at one point, I said no. He passed me the blunt, and I said no. Savage section.
I walked through the Savage section on the way in, damn near died, nigga.
No, the Savage section was lit. The Savage section was lit.
Everybody passed me a J. That shit was like hands coming up.
It's his fault. What? It's his fault.
It's like Bob Marley house.
No, you see that man behind the camera right there with the red hat? It's his fault.
Youngin.
It's his fault.
It's his fault.
I ain't even get into that. Like, that's a whole nother. Come on, man.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo,
I'll never tell. I'll never tell on camera. Shit's so real. Street shit. It's so real how I met fam. So it's just, you know.
Yeah.
I forever love this nigga.
I mean, shit, I met him out of music industry shit. It wasn't even.
Oh, yeah,
I met this motherfucker in the park smoking a blunt.
Yeah, this shit was so real.
And I'm hiding Phil, I'm hiding my blunt. That was a bar. Be safe though. I was hiding my blunt the whole time. I seen him coming through. I'm hiding my blunt. I'm telling my little cousin, yo, let me know when he passes by. Son got a blunt in his ear the whole time. I'm like, all right, we go, Brad. Came friends right there.
Like, what's good? You partake? Me too.
Genuine people.
You know what I'm saying? Genuine, man.
Genuine people,
You can't really ask sometimes.
Sincere.
New York, we ain't what you think we are, man. Listen,
come out here,
Yo,
man.
listen,
You
man.
niggas, you niggas need to come, man.
We ain't that far.
Listen, man.
Come on, man.
I can't talk for every other borough.
We ain't that far.
I can't talk for every other borough.
We like the 6th borough, like for real.
Nah, I don't know. Yonkers is the 6th borough.
Yonkers is New York, right?
Yeah, but that's the 6th
not
borough.
the
Big Yaoo, the Yonkers.
the 6th.
That's the 6th borough.
Calls out there.
They state.
I bet I thought Connecticut was the state.
South Yonkers, Broadway.
You got Far Rock.
No,
Far Rock is Queens. Nah, Far Rock is Queens. No, Far Rock is
New York
Queens.
got Buffalo.
Nah, we got our own shit.
Yeah, but that's
going
part of
on
Queens.
here.
Far Rock is part of Queens. Buffalo is definitely upstate.
But they don't get seen from Queens until a point in time. They had
Buffalo's
to like
out there.
pull in and take their
Yeah, Big Yaoo the Chinks. You heard RP the Chinks.
they had to
Far
get
Rock
their
legend.
section. So yeah, it is what it is.
We got our own
But New
shit.
York got about 9-10 boroughs, man.
I don't know.
Buffalo's a borough. Fuck, give Buffalo theirs too.
I don't know because I don't even consider Manhattan really a borough. I say it's Harlem, but
Harlem is the borough. You know
I'm with you. Harlem is
Manhattan.
So it's like everything within that.
fuck Manhattan, tourist ass city,
Yo,
man.
he said, they got
What, Harlem?
over that one.
Manhattan got some big ass fly rats. The motherfuckers got accents and all that shit.
Short story. Went to my cousin. My cousin used to be on. He used to live on. This is 132 and Mad. That was
Yeah,
his shit.
132, not 132, 132,
Buddy,
nigga.
y'all probably know him as Thumb. So the dude, we out there. I'm probably like fucking. What I'm like, 10. My mom shoot to the city because you know. His mother, they cousins, so they lit. And now I'm older, I can look back and say they was lit at their age. We go up there, and I'll go out to play with this nigga. Fam, listen, man. These niggas had me in the building. We go on the elevator. Shit going down to the basement, and a nigga hit that button. And my cuz said, pull him off. Fam, the elevator stopped midway. I ain't never seen flying roaches, bro. I'm from Connecticut. We got big ass roaches, but they don't fly, fam. Fam, I mean, this the room with the wash machines and the dryers.
Yeah, you next to the incinerator, beloved. Like yes.
The shits was flying, my nigga. I ain't never seen a room full of flying bugs.
I feel like we like the tour guys between New Haven and Connecticut
Nah, you know what you gotta
and New
see?
York.
You gotta see after the rain.
In the buildings in New York, and it's the incinerator.
No. You gotta see after the rain, right? So walk through the Bronx or like Brooklyn, right? And it just finished raining maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. Bro, look up at the streetlights. All you gonna see is flying roaches, bro. Up at the streetlights. And let me tell you, as big as them motherfuckers are, they ain't shit compared to the ones in Puerto Rico, bro. Them shits in Puerto Rico, you hear the motherfuckers flying. It's Mexico, you motherfucker.
Them niggas in Jamaica. Yo, them boys in Jamaica swear roaches bite. That's how bad big roaches. They was like, yo, that shit bite, man. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with the roaches.
He's a very big one.
Roach them dangerous on them bite till your fault.
Yo, leave my uncle the fuck alone, man.
Hey, yo. Nigga said chupacabras. That's them niggas. The savage section crazy, man.
Yo,
they be
out. Jay back to the muscle. She don't make it back.
No, that's the whole point. That's the party. We just talking on the side. Like, believe it or not, Phil, that's actually the owner. This whole show.
This is savage.
You see, Beer Guy right there. He made this whole show. He gave us our nicknames. He tells us what to actually say. So if you ever see us with our phone in our hand, he's telling us what the fuck to say next.
Don't get yourself a beer.
This is Beer Guy.
Man treated me graciously since I walked in.
Yeah, Beer Guy show, man. Beer Guy show.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
You know what I'm saying? Who's that? DJ Tanner. Danny Tanner. Bob Saget is a Full House. Where's Uncle Jesse? Uncle Jesse smoking cookies.
Where's Bob Saget?
Where's Bob Saget? Bob Saget smoking strange.
Yo, Big Yaoo and Jimmy Dobbins, man. You know the Bobs, man. They can celebrate every fucking week, man. That's my guy, you heard? Yeah.
Yo, Phil, what's your favorite strain of weed?
You can't say 12 seasons.
No,
12 seasons is his own strain.
G6.
What's that?
G6 Gulfstream.
G6
Gulfstream like the jet.
Like the fucking shit. Yo, you ever had Gulfstream?
Yeah. What's this?
What's that?
What's that? What?
Wait, pop star Billy Idol.
Star Billy Idol.
Big shout outs to the owner of the Yaoo to Bodega.
Oh my God, Bodega Cat.
That what my man said.
Bodega Cat got contact. Bodega Cat laid out.
That shit look good as a
No, Bodega Cat ate.
Bodega Cat right there.
No, Bodega Cat ate wild.
The look on this shit extravagant.
Bodega Cat don't even use a bowl, bro. How do Bodega
Cat is wild, man.
Nah, this shit.
Bodega Cat from Soundview, bro. That's a dirty Bronx cat right there.
From Soundview down the Farmington Trail to New Haven. Real shit.
Down the
Cat is a G, son. Bodega Cat got 4 Timbs on.
He said 4. He said 4 Timbs.
Double sold and all that.
Bodega Cat got the double soul.
Don't forget the double soul on Bodega Cat, man.
Bodega Cat got the leather on top with the double soul.
Holy shit.
Bodega Cat sell Italian bread on the 2 train, but anyway.
Hey, yo, man. Before I forget, Big
Stop acting like you don't get busy too, bro.
Big Yaoo,
I met this man.
Who that?
Oh no, he get busy.
He get busy, man.
He act like he don't.
Listen, man. Come on, man. Listen,
this
man.
King Boog, bro.
I had the pleasure of putting on my second hat because I taught myself how to shoot videos.
Gangster.
You know what I mean? And
gangster. Shout out to YouTube University too, bro.
Man, listen. Every fucking listen, bro. It ain't a thing I learned that I didn't learn on YouTube.
Gangster.
Right.
As far as like progressing with the music shit.
So you self-taught the whole way?
Yeah.
That is fire.
Or in turn taught. Like it's like teach.
I'll teach you something new too.
Where Rocky at? I learned a lot from this motherfucker. This motherfucker like brainiac.
Rocky!
Yo.
Rocky, you are so far from the savage section.
So now, perfect leading, Rocky took the studio to the next level. Because he carried that shit to the point where it got to the next level.
He's fucking amazing.
You gotta understand, it's a growth process.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
You see what you got there?
Yeah.
My nigga, I'm taking my shit like nigga, that nigga right there is an animal.
OD.
Period. He's talented, he got everything in him, you know what I'm saying?
He's an animal.
Nah, definitely.
Shit, nigga. I get to say, nigga, that he came from that school, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Came from my school, nigga.
That's it. Oh,
Big
Yaoo to King Rocky. You heard, man? Yeah.
Real shit, man.
Wait, time out. Before we continue, 2 things. Beer Guy, where you going?
Yo, Beer Guy gotta go. Beer Guy, that's all right. We
Beer Guy.
Stay right there. Beer Guy ain't going on film. You know what I'm saying? Beer Guy. I love you, brother.
Nah, we do this shit on camera, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, the savage section is family.
Yes.
Oh, stop playing!
Yes,
look who's in the motherfucking building!
We got T. Sawyer in the
Look who's in the motherfucking building! Come here.
Bro, pull up a chair?
We need a chair.
Of course he can pull up a chair. Yo, somebody give him a wrestling chair?
Somebody
Hey, Rock,
grab a chair, man.
pull up a chair, my nigga.
How you up, beloved? Huh? Yes. I voted for him. I voted for him.
Fuck me up with this one.
Oh yeah, we about to have some fun with this, man. We about to have some fun. Somebody get T Sawyer a chair, please, man.
We saw your chair.
Yo, T, pull up over here, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. We got 3 mics. Gangster shit, bro. We here.
We do it. We'll
We
figure it
here,
out.
bro.
This is Yaoo's
Now we here, bro.
podcast.
That's why we got Jimmy Diamonds, bro. He fixes all this
Fucking
audio
Jimmy
shit.
Down. Where the fuck are you, Jimmy?
No, where the fuck are we about to get shirts that say, where the fuck are you, Jimmy?
Where are you, Jimmy?
Pull up, nigga.
This nigga.
That's a better chair. That's a better chair. Grab that, bro.
Blue chair, yellow chair. Blue chair,
all
yellow
good.
chair.
It's all
Blue chair,
good.
yellow chair.
pull
Blue
up,
chair.
It's all good. Play the music. Let them musical chairs.
This shit ain't. Yeah, pull up. This shit ain't about nothing, man. This shit is.
That's how we do.
Savage section in here. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
E from the I-95.
Even,
From the I-95s.
You know what I'm saying?
E from the I-95s.